Hey, what's going, guys? Nothing much. I want to show you my last acquisition. The reason why I got it because pretty soon me and my wife we are both going to apply for the concealed carry permit over here. In Illinois is 16 hours class and roughly $500 between stamps and biometric stuff and everything. The only difference, we are going to take 2 hours extra because we're gonna apply for the I don't know, you cannot, well, it's actually always called, but anyway, it's a concealed carry permit you can use in other states that normally are not included in Illinois concealed carry permit. It's kind of cool, so if you want to go in a state like Minnesota or something like that, you can actually carry with us. If you're traveling, that we're actually planning to. It's mostly for air, for normally during the day over here for work reason I can't carry, but I'm glad she's actually applied for. She's the one actually more of the time on the road and everything. So anyway, without further waste of time, the gun that you can see, you probably recognize already, it's a Smith. It's a Smith & Wesson Shield in 9mm, and it's not, like I said, it's you probably saw already plenty of reviews on YouTube. What I can tell you for sure, I have the chance to shoot it once already, so I can give you already a kind of a feedback already. I bought my one at Cabela. There was some special sale going on, and I got for less than, well, you know, over here you got $25 of crime tax, and it's kind of BS, taxes and everything. So before everything, taxes and everything, the gun with the discount that I got from them was like $400. So it's not too bad. Like I said, it's in 9mm. It's one of the best guns from my point of view for a concealed carry point of view. Come with 2 magazines. One is 7 round. I hope you can focus it. Yeah, come on, you can do it. There you go. This one is 7 round magazine, and the other one is 8 round. As you can see, there you go. One is an 8, and that's the 7, as was saying before. Anyhow, the gun is very well made, as everything comes from the Smith & Wesson facilities. The only concern I have, honestly, with the gun, it was a little hard at the beginning to cock. That's probably because brand new, the neck clean and everything, so we should roughly 150 rounds, so it's getting better little by little. The slider relays, sorry, getting dyslexic today. Slider relays button was kind of stiff at the beginning, but then after a couple of magazines, it got better and better. Like the grip, the sights are pretty decent. Although going back to the grip, the trigger is nice, really nice. Actually, somebody was saying actually it was better than the full size ones or the initial batch. The grip, as I was saying, the only thing I want to do is buy some upgrade ones. Still debating from which company get them. Probably Talon, and nothing much. Then some grip they can put in here, so it'll help a little bit with the. I mean, it's not too bad, but it might help indeed. The feelings when you're handling the gun is very good. As you can see, as running the chamber indicator. As a safety, because you get 2 different versions, one without the safety, it's probably in the trigger, and this one with the safety over here that doesn't bother me at all. I pull the gun and no shooting, and then engage and disengage again. The safety several times is actually easy, very easy to access. The takedown of the gun is very easy. I'm not gonna disassemble the gun. You probably saw a bunch of video. What you gotta do is pretty much open it. There is a little level inside. Of course, the gun is disassembled. There is a little level. Let's see if I can show you from. There is a little, yeah, you can probably don't see it. There's a little yellow level. Can you see it over there, down there? Yeah, can you see probably the yellow dot? That's the level. So you gotta point down, push it down, sorry, and then move this slide over here, and then the slide just come over, and you know, and then you remove your spring and blah blah blah, as all the normal semi-auto guns. Like I said, we shoot roughly, I think, 100 or 200 rounds. Normal function at all. You gotta, I mean, I got a big issue. Some of you knows probably. I had a pretty bad accident when I was working a couple of years ago. And my house in downtown champagne with a belt sander. As you can see, my trigger finger is pretty bad mangled, so I can use it, but I don't have a pretty good sensibility. So I've been working on it, and after a couple of boxes of round, I can figure out where actually I gotta put the trigger, where I gotta place my finger on the trigger, and pretty much how to correct the malfunction. Normally, with every gun, I tend to shoot down left, so I kind of figure out what's the problem. So other than that, as soon as I fixed that out, the gun was amazing. Even when it was roughly underneath the bullseye, was actually on the line, so all the round were like precisely falling down the same spot. So the gun is per se very accurate. My wife used it too, and she liked it. The only thing she doesn't like is the fact that it's a little bit too hard to cock, like I said before. Other than that, the grip for her is good too. I mean, except for the regular, the way she feel it, the grip. She agreed with me about the upgrading the grip. She preferred the magazine, the 8-round magazine with the pinky, and I do too. Although the 7-1 give a little bit better so under the conceal profile, the 7-1 is a little bit better. For the 7-1, I might up buying an aftermarket magazine plate. Then I saw somewhere, and then might help a little bit. Otherwise, if you don't handle the gun properly, you might tend to have this effect on the gun. It's the muzzle pointing up a little bit. Other than that, when I was at Cabela, since they got a pretty good sales, I decided to get an holster. It's not my definitively one. I'm really, walking around the house and wear it, and it feels pretty good. It's a Galco. Meant to be used for, it's very basic, nice leather, and with a clip. It's inside the waistband, of course, and I like it. Nothing against it, but I don't think it's gonna be my definitive choice. Probably go for another option. Last thing I want to say about it is I was looking at extra magazine, normally around 30-40 bucks. It's not terrible. Anyway, the last thing I want to mention is what comes with the gun. You got a pretty decent manual. It's pretty clear. They show you all the misfire, correct misfire, long loading, field strip. So it's very clear, I have to say. Even if it's printed in a kind of cheapy way, but at least it's very clear. I have to say that. And the box is actually super cheap. That the box I came with, super basic cardboard box, nothing amazing. Inside the box, the only other thing they provide is the ATF Youth and Handgun Safety Act notice, trigger lock, and the empty shell, and so you pretty much a confirmation that when they test the gun was doing okay and everything. Nothing much. I like it. I do recommend it. The only thing, like I said, I would probably upgrade the grip a little bit. The sights are fine. I don't even know if they make any aftermarket one, but actually they're quite visible. In their simplicity, are really visible for my eyes, old man eyes. Other than that, nothing much. It's in 9, of course, and so it's pretty cheap to shoot nowadays. Let's see how I perform next time I go into the range. So far I like it, like I said before. Let me know if you have any other question, and that's it. Thank you for watching, and you have a good day.